the science on failure is very clear. And whether they're studying, military operations or venture capital financing, or there's all sorts of, or gameplay, there's all sorts of ways to study the process of failure. And what the science says is very, very clear. And then it's interesting to map that onto our human experience. The science says the people who fail often, but get up and try again with a certain set of circumstances. One, they don't just try blindly. They take a second to analyze what went wrong in the previous expedition, their previous journey. They reapply themselves quickly. I'll let you determine what the word quickly is for you, whether this is the goal is like if we take the child walking, for example, that the child just doesn't fall down, sit there and cry. The child's natural instinct, and this is why this process of failing has been, trained out of us rather than our natural state. The child's instinct is to just try and get back up. And then, okay, cool. I stumbled for a second. Like I'm going to put my hand on this chair or on mom's finger or whatever. We are naturally wired to fall down and get up again. We are wired to analyze what happened last time and what can I do slightly differently before. And the science is really clear when they study individuals and teams who fail, but try again quickly, apply knowledge that they learned in that last failure, and get into it with an amount of vigor and enthusiasm, have a playful attitude towards the process, that is what determines people who are not just likely to be successful, but people who are likely to be fulfilled in the success as a part of the process. So to me, if I was to give you a prescription, it's like what this process of paralysis is your biggest enemy.
Mhm.
And what if I could coach you to use your instincts, try what you think works. If it doesn't work, or what parts of it don't work, discard the parts that don't work, reapply to the things that do, and try yet again with joy and vigor as your guide. That is very clear what the science says. Now let's think that how does that feel internally? Of course, it requires that we take a healthy dose of parking our ego, because we are egocentric beings. That's part of how we are able to get from childhood to adulthood, right? We have to, as a child, it is all about us because we need to seek food and connection and all, so many of those things. And yet it just turns out that if we can park our ego, get a lot of reps in the area that we seek growth in, and that actually is the path to not just success, which is, this is fascinating to me. It's success and fulfillment. This is how we get joy. This is how we feel connected to ourselves